everyone! Welcome to the Land of Dawn as we enter game number 3 between Todak and Echo.
Right now, let's confirm it again. Yes, it is going to be Humes on that E for now. Sanford going very aggressive onto Momo. Momo already using the healing spell. So for now, again, not a lot is going on here. Yaoi managing to get Humes, but should be fine in the early stages of the game.
You can see already a lot of respect coming through, right? You can see 2 Purifies once again, but this time it's for Yumes and Chiku, realizing that Moon is going to need that Petrify to get in those pickoffs on the board.
Right now, looking into the situation, Sanford moving quite early here. I think they know Sanford is going to be there. So it looks like Echo for this game, maybe they want to build up the tempo a little bit faster, making it so that Toda, this time, they're going to go down fast, same as game number 2, but a lot more is going to get capitalized because looking at the movements, never mind, they're going back into their lanes. I think they're predicting Toda was going to move faster, but Toda's like, nah, we just want to farm.
Okay, we'll see. So far, it seems like that has been the case. But this matchup, once again, right? Benny Cutie as well as Claude. In the previous game, we saw that Benny Cutie had a little bit of an advantage when it comes down to that 1v1. But Chico wasn't far behind. You can see maybe they're trying to make it a little bit more uneven as we see the rotations from Yaoi, focusing more onto the top side, putting more pressure, and you can see this already coming through.
But Humes is there as well, probably just to provide vision because, again, yes, Chico, guys, I would say he lost a lot of those 1v1s, but this matchup he played before, so perhaps this time he has a better understanding of how Benecuti would be using that 1-1, and now looks like the turtle has spawned.
Headbutt right into Momo. Cartesi saving that heavy spin for the turtle take. Here comes the Black Dragon 4. Momo obliges. He's drawing a line. Does he see Yaoi? Still stretching, goes for the jump, no one home. Here comes Sanford looking for that old heavy spin plus the retribution. RWM coming in from Humes. No one home. That's a 4v4 engagement leading to nothing for Todak.
Echo is going to be able to get all on the board here in the first stages of the game, but this is the thing, right? Todak has drafted themselves in a way that, sure, they do have the team fight because they do have the artillery coming in from Humes and the real-world manipulation, but they need to be able to prioritize and utilize Moon to do more on the board, right? Make these things uneven, because in a 5v5, I feel like Echo has more AoE damage, and therefore in team fights, it would give Echo a bit more to play around with in comparison to Todak.
Carl TZ still secures the most turtle in the tournament with a total of 20, while Wise is falling behind with 15. And the thing is, for that turtle fight, I kind of feel like if Momo had more HP, he could have done a lot with it. But the fact that he entered the fight with like, what, 40% health left, Toda kind of made the cause like, okay, let's not force this.
And that's what makes this draft or game as a whole odd for Todak. It's the least langgar lineup I've seen in Todak's hands in a while.
But I kind of feel like they can. The moment that Momo starts having a good play is going to be looking very, very good for now. Again, the main idea is to be very, very careful. Chiku guys here in front. Moon manages to get.
This is dangerous. Benny Cutie about to get popped. Does survive. Here comes Carl Teasy and Yaoi. Heavy spin plus bouncing ball in. And they're going to feed him up to Sanji. Can he get it? No one home. That was an interesting engage. I wonder what both teams were thinking.
I kind of feel like that was kind of good coming in from Moon, wanting to get the kill. But again, the built-in Purify managing to get out of it. And Moon as well, saving his first kill to make sure that he doesn't get caught by the Akai, managing to purify himself out of there. So for now, Toda and Echo, I almost want to say both of them are being a little bit more passive.
You're right, there's a lot of natural purifies going on, but now Momo, Black Dragon form, 2v1. He's down to a fifth of his health. Does get on out of there. So it's Sanji's turn, here he comes! 40 going in, taking down Momo. And now, San Duo showing themselves up in this second turtle take. Going in over to Carl Teasy.
Yeah, beautiful. Just zoning coming in from Echo, right? They were able to get a kill onto Momo as well, so it did give them an advantage in that team fight. But Chico...
Wait! Oh, that was close. One more weakness point there.
Yeah, honestly, he used the Purify to clear himself of all of it. Now, looking at the itemization here, Chiku guys does have the Demon Under Sword. Trojan side for Benecuti. Now, Carl TZ as well as Yaoi is there. Humes did not get caught.
Oh, you're right.
What am I right
Sorry,
about?
I was like thinking, and I was like, Purify doesn't just counter Yaoi, it also counters Benny Beauty as well. But here we go.
Oh, Moon looking to burst down Carl DZ. Rival misses a taunt on the Akai. And that's another disengage unless Todak wants to force it. Bouncing ball by Yaoi. Not gonna find him.
I kind of feel like they can't force it just because Moon already used his ult. If he did have it still, they probably would have gone for it. But again, in this game, it's much slower. 5 minutes in,
Oh.
you guys was able to dodge Yaoi there. A good jump, but a good engage as well.
Moon, he's bursting. He's burning. Sanford looking to finish. RWM by Humes. Carl DZ with a heavy spin. Look at the back line. Benny Cutie and Sanford want to take him down. And now Fraser's trap. Carl DZ very low. Look at Sanji. He goes down. Momo, the original dragon, takes him. Now Carl DZ goes as well. But Benny Cutie, he's not done. Can he take to the skies? Baguio Airlines waiting to take off. One-way ticket to Phnom Penh and a double kill.
Yeah, 2 for 3 trade in that engage, and it is going to favor Echo a little bit more, especially that those kills were given to Benny Cutie, the hero, the player. I mean, that you don't want to feed in the gold department. You can already see the difference between the 1-1 and the Claude.
For now, everyone... Oh, actually, Rival has a small lead in terms of gold against his opposition, against Carl Easy. But again, it's not that much. For now, Yaoi is starting to turtle. Based on that fight just now, I kind of feel like Todak was also testing the waters. Same with Echo. They want to see how much damage they can really deal with each other. And I kind of feel like looking at how they played now, Momo was surprised.
That's another jump in, coming in from the playmaker. Benny Cutie looking for one more. Not gonna need the jump. Takes down Momo and that tier 1 up top. And now Carl DZ heavy spin, spots 2. Rival Hume spaced out. Yaoi looking for the jump. Turtle reset here. Sanji maintaining the perimeter. Where's the rest of them? Down bottom! You guys in Moon trying to take down 40. He gets out.
People like to call the Joy as a distractor hero, right? And that's exactly what he was able to do there in the bottom side. They made things a little bit too unequal for Todak. And Echo was so confident that they didn't even send Benny QT to the turtle because they knew they were able to win it 2v2. And Sanford just being that. Look at that.
Yeah, right now we can definitely see that Echo, I kind of feel like they've gotten the trend, not just going up against Echo, but in general, Todak is not doing that well for now when it comes to fighting in those neutral objectives. Right now, Momo is kind of pressured just a little bit here, but it looks like Momo wants to go in. Moon did not catch anyone out, but Yaoi had to use the flicker.
Watch out for those odd angles. I think that's one way Todak can kind of rubber band their way into a mid-game power spike. And that's what we saw in game 2, but more in the ultra late game. I'm hoping we don't get there because, again, Echo learned. I think Echo knows. Echo learned their mistake there. Oh, there's a jump in. Yeah, we brought a stolen RWM. Moon pop, just like that.
And that's just the instigator that Echo have successfully eliminated from the side of Todak. They're going to put their focus now on the bottom lane, looking for more objectives on the board and see how these just really tie to one another.
Oh, Sanford waiting, but again, not enough to take down Chiku, guys. Sanford finds Rival, but again, so far, looks like both teams, if they can get a clean fight, they're not going to go for it.
Sanji already picked up that Lightning Truncheon, right? So expect more damage coming out from him. That should be the COD and the Lightning duo. But in the bottom side here, once again, this is it. Echo, they're just looking for more objectives on the board. They don't necessarily want to go for an engage so far because they know maybe in a 5v5, it's a little bit too difficult considering that what Moon just did in that previous team fight.
Right now, honestly, looking at Todak, they're not moving together. Even though I would say that draft kind of works well if they want to move together. Yaoi goes in.
Pulls the trigger, goes in for the jump. Momo answers back. Rival pop by Benny Cutie. The RWM still sniping away. Dooms goes down. Momo runs away. Sanji showing his Black Dragon this time around. The heavy spin, pinning down Moon. 3 for none. Echo take them all down. Now in mid.
Oh,
even
my
Sanford
God.
couldn't. The vengeance plus the ult from Sanford. Thank you very much.
That sucks.
That was almost a wipeout.
That sucks though, right?
You know what? As a Malaysian, yes, I do agree. But again, in that kind of situation, Echo played it so well. Thought I was ready, but at the same time, they weren't. They know a fight was going to happen, but they weren't sure how Echo was going to approach it. And the way they approached it, I got to say, they staggered the damage as well as the crowd control very, very well, making sure that, okay, we focus one, and then the other, and then the other. We make sure whoever has the potential to outplay this won't have the time to do it.
That's why they split things up, right? They make things a little bit too messy for Todak in all these team fights and all these, I wouldn't even say team fights because they're not 5v5ing. It's more as skirmishes for the moment. Now 8,000 gold lead. Benny Cutie has a prolific roar.
He goes in again. Just like that, Echo showing what this 8K, 9K deficit does. They take down Rival and not a single move of retaliation coming in from Todak. Chiku falls as well. There's the punish. Going down, Sanford falls, but now they're inside the base. Echo are threatening a penetration, mid lane, top lane. Benny coming in Grand Theft Orange.
Right now, honestly, Momo, he can't take a lot of damage. We got to look at this itemization after this. How much defense does he really have? Because honestly, going up against Benny Cutie has like 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, the Malefic Roar could be the final call because here, again, Momo has not completed an item just yet. Aside from his damage item, the Hunter Strike, I kind of feel like he's going for the Dominance Ice. He got to complete that very, very quick.
I don't think he can, right? I mean, Wanwan's already on the Malefic Roar anyway, so that's just already penetration. It's like you're 2 steps ahead, basically, of your enemy at the moment.
Not to mention Moon and Yumes, who are also struggling to build items. Heavy Spin catches Rival, changes pin code, changes zip code. On the way out, Benny Cutie takes the skies, keeping Moon alive, but just a little bit more. Momo sacrificed himself to quell this push, but only for a little while longer. There's a wave up top. Echo's gonna push in. Mid, gonna be next up on the docket. Todak knows that this is dangerous.
They got to figure out a way, man. You got to lock down Sanford one way or the other. I got to say, this game much different just because this time it's not Yumes getting caught out. It's Momo, and Momo, without the defense, he can't do much as the Black Dragon.
10,000 gold lead. Sorry, I'm thinking about this. This is looking insane as the real-world manipulation gets opened up again here.
Here comes the aggressor. Sanji uses his IMU to help open up that push. No inhibitors left, no more turrets left for Todak. It's a bare base.
That's the thing, right? Because as I was thinking about it, Yumes has the real-world manipulation. I feel like that's an edge that Todak has over Echo, but Echo has the Valentina. So even if you think Todak has the high ground, Sanji can just go for the exact same thing, and whatever Todak has in advantage to Echo gets taken away.
Dominance Ice built onto Momo. Sure, the fact that Benny Cutie has the Malefic Roar kind of nullifies that, but the thing is, the effect from the Dominance Ice at least can slow down the attack speed, even for just a little bit. It is going to help out. For now, Echo definitely in the lead, but again, Toda, they've seen this happen before. Now Golden Staff on Benny Cutie, this is very dangerous. 7-0 and 4 for now. Moon, if he can get a good catch, that's amazing. Because if he can do that, then maybe there's a chance.
So is Moon looking to get Benny Cutie? That's a lot of gold.
Honestly, Benny Cutie or Sanford, either, it's fine.
How do you do that as a Kadita though, right? Because usually Kadita
Get lucky.
flanks. I was gonna say flanks.
All right.
Lucky works too.
I prefer to be lucky than good.
Okay, we'll see.
It's all about timing now as Echo marches on in. Lord comes through. Yaoi catches an ult. There's an WM coming in from Yumes. Moon falls. That's a Black Dragon dancing around, but Momo lands and gets taken down just as quickly. They're clearing the waves. Two guys taken out right outside their base, and now Yaoi's gonna fall here. Rival gets a kill, but then it's a wipeout just as quickly. Echo are sitting at match point.
The Orcas strike back here in the 3rd game of the series, taking away the momentum that Todak have tried so hard to build for themselves.